Welcome to Gaia's Tarot. This is for the sign of Leo. This is a general reading, so it may not resonate with you. If that is the case, please check your placements. Your messages can be there. Thank you for coming back to the channel. Thank you for being here. Let's see. What are the energies around Leo? Let's clean the energy first. All right. Leo. Leo. What are the energies around Leo? Show Leo the guidance. What should they be aware about? Leo. Show them the images for their higher self. Leo. Energies around Leo. What does Leo need to know for their higher self? All right. One more time. Right. All right. So Leo's coming in with the energy of being stuck in your mind. You have a lot of swords going through your mind right now. You need to release all of those negative thoughts. The Eight of Swords, it's a card of letting go. This is a card of the person being stuck in their negative thinking. And because of thinking like that, you may attract that. There's some sort of big change happening with you right now. You have the World. It's the major arcana of completion. Something came to completion. And the World indicates a joyful one, something happy. The World is a card of not only completion, but closing a cycle and beginning a new journey. It's actually the card of traveling too. So this is your problem. Your problem right now, you're stuck in your mind. That's how you're coming in. And the problem is something came to a completion. in the near past, in the past few days, you have the energy of soulmates. The Two of Cups indicates two people that are soulmates, twin flames. You know, they're made for each other. So you have this energy in the past few days, the Two of Cups. And maybe that's why you are in this position of completing something in the case of having the world in your challenge or problem. So you're mentally confused. The Seven of Cups, the card of confusion, illusion, fantasy, and also like being frozen. You don't know what to pick in front of so many options. But this is in your conscious. Your thoughts they might be blurred at the present moment because of having all of those options, and not everything that shines is gold. You know that. So the Seven of Cups, if you look at the card, it's a card of being confused. So you're consciously confused, but subconsciously you have a very nice energy. You are intuitive. So check it out. You have the intuitive card in your subconscious. So that means you are subconsciously intuitive. That's like a double intuition. You have the Queen of Cups in your subconscious. So that indicates that you're full of love. You have this energy of just showing your heart and leading, being a leader with heart and love, and also using your intuition. So this is subconsciously you could say the way your mind is moving. It's moving with that energy of being intuitive and just compassionate and having empathy for people. So, I keep on wanting to come to this, but I have to speak of this now. So this is all looking good here, and it's looking good toward the end too. I just wanted to mention you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas in your reading. 5 out of 10. That's half of it. So you're facing a completion of something and the closing of a cycle that is global. It's just a global thing in your life, and you're gonna manifest in the near few days, or maybe right now it's happening. You just manifested a wish. You're the magician. You have all the tools that you know you have. You see, he has all 4 suits, all 4 elements. The sword, the cup, the pentacle, and the wand. With that wand, he's gonna make whatever he wants. So this is a good energy you have right now, the magician. Coming up, or just happening right now. The only problematic energy in the reading, by the way, this is the Celtic Cross. Those of you that come back to the channel, this is a universal, kind of like an investigation. We're investigating and verifying the energies around you right now and trying to see what's coming up in the near future and the long-term future. So right now, this card is indicating how you are approaching to this energy. You had some sort of you could say like a magic love romantic moment in the past few days. This is the Two of Cups, soulmate energy. And it might have been putting you facing some sort of challenge of completion, that you have to finish it. And you're going to do it because you are using all the sources that you have and your magical powers, your ability to manipulate energy. You're going to do that. Even though you're coming stuck. You see, this is how you are right now, stuck in your head. But the reality is that you're subconsciously feeling love toward this person or whatever you're dealing with. It's a very tender card, the Queen of Cups. I mean, queens are about tenderness, but this one specifically is even more compassionate, and she's just like so nurturing. The two problematic cards are these. So this might be indicating that you're consciously confused. You have some sort of mental block, maybe because of this energy in the some sort of exchange. There was some sort of exchange in the past. So this one is the bad one that is coming in the reading, and this is the devil, Capricorn energy. You are in your reading because here it is, Leo. So how you are approaching this situation that you're facing right now is with the energy of addictions, being chained to things that you can easily break away from. If you look at the image, the two people in the card, they're chained to that, either a mentality or a person, an obsession, some sort of addiction. But at the same time, they can, easily free themselves, because look at those shackles. I mean, they're not tied to their neck. They just have them there. They can escape, but they're not escaping. So this is the card of you could say, like, some negative vibes, like also mentally, because this is the Eight of Swords and how you're coming in. So it might be, this is not only physical things, but also mental things, like you're mentally having all of these obsessions with things. So you're bringing in the energy of the devil, and that's not a good one. But I guess it's the result of being in this state of, you can't move. And that's because you are having so many mental formations that you're blind. But you're not blind. You can escape. So again, it's a card of the person being attached. It's about attachment. And that's exactly what the devil is about. The first word, when you search it up, attachments. So the reading might have some advices for you, because I'm looking at the card of your hopes and fears, and you're terrified of ending something. But at the same time, this might be some sort of hope that you have that something transformed into something else. Because even though it might be saying that you fear that something dies, it might be that you are hoping that something goes through a transformation. And the person that you're dealing with, or the situation, or maybe the opportunity, or whatever is here coming across your path, it's a very happy energy. This is the happiest card on the tarot, and this is Leo. So right here, you are in your reading. So this is an external factor affecting Leo in the Celtic Cross. This means external energy coming towards you. This is a very intense reading, because there's 5 major arcana out of 10. As the first time I see the devil, ever since I started reading in YouTube, the devil card is coming in with a very bad energy, bad vibes about, how you're approaching the situation. You're approaching it like that. But whatever or whoever you're dealing with, you make that person happy. Because this card indicates that the person or the situation coming from the outside is feeling happy and joyful and abundant, and it's feeling positive. This is the top 100% positivism in the tarot, is the Sun card, and coming from the outside. It's good. This light might, maybe dim the way you're approaching the situation, because in the past you had some sort of connection. You connected with the soulmate. This is the soulmate card, along with the Gemini, which is the Lover's card. But this one is the Two of Cups. Either this, or you made some sort of connection with a new business or partnership. I mean, this is the card of like a pure friendship, pure partnership. Two people loving each other. And at the moment, you have to complete. This is the kind of complete joy. The world is the last of the major arcana, so it's the card that concludes that something must come to conclusion. You're facing that as a challenge. It's good that you're gonna be able to make it. What is not good is that how you're coming through. This might be some sort of mental, as I said, might be some sort of mental attachment, mental constructions that are keeping you in that state. It totally makes sense. You're stuck because of those mental formations or obsessions, addictions. This card, as I said, it might be some sort of advice in the reading, but I will get to it in a little bit. I just want to talk about the one that concludes. The conclusion card might be somehow attached to how you're feeling now. So I would like to say that the advice, and I'll speak about this now, but the advice might be just be firm in that transformation that you're hoping. You're hoping that you can transform that cycle. This is another card of a cycle. Something comes to an inevitable end. You're hoping that something comes to an inevitable end, and you're facing that challenge at the present moment, completion. So the advice in the reading might be, do not fear the completion and the transformation, the rebirth. You need that rebirth. The card that concludes, and as I said, I might be touching up on these again because they're two major arcana. I just don't want to make the reading too long. The card that concludes the reading is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is a charming character, so you're going to be in that energy in the future, being that attractive, charming, like a magnet. He's all fire, passion. The Knight of Wands is also associated with being a player. Or either you are going to be behaving like that, or you will deal with somebody like that. There might be some sort of player energy around you, like rico suave, just being smooth and like a slick. He's a slick. He's a very charming character. People love him, people follow him. So he's a knight. And he's the knight of passion, because that's why he's carrying that wand. So wherever he arrives, the energies and everything turns around him. This card is, as I said, could be related to this, but might be related to how you're dealing with the situation in the next few days. The next few days, you're going to be using all those tools that you have to make possible the impossible. So the Knight of Wands might be concluding that after that achievement, you are going to be, just riding your horse. That means you're going to be like very firm on your footsteps and creative. Just having that, magnetic quality that wherever you go, people just look at you and you're like irresistible. The Knight of Wands knows how to, make people look at him. There might be another advice in the reading based on what you're facing right now, which is uh, be able to complete that cycle, you know, get out of those shackles. Let go of those negative thinking in your deepest, your deepest thoughts. Let go of that. Use that energy that you connected with. Use that energy that you connected with, that is about twin flame and love, and friendship and compassion, and just like liking each other as humans, and be able to complete this cycle, that it must be completed, because that's why you're so aware that something must come to an end. You're very aware that something must come to an end. Either that or something must be transformed into a rebirth. And look, rebirth and rebirth. The world is a card of the rebirth of the beginning of a journey that you will be achieving because you're manifesting it. But the advice in the reading might be, let go of that negative mind. The devil here might be an indication that the person needs to let go of those mental obsessions. Just clear your mind, silence your mind when it comes to thinking of things that that will make you crave for more. So that's why those people are in those chains, and they're like literally mentally attached to that, that evil force, which is, people call it the devil, but it's just like, it's themselves. They can just free themselves from that. This is how you're coming in, and the reading might be a reminder for you to let go of those obsessions, or maybe addictions, or having that type of life, and enjoy that transformation. Go with the steps of this closing of this cycle, that will be the beginning of a beautiful thing, because the magician is here announcing that it will be the beautiful thing. Also, be mindful about how you behave, because the Knight of Wands, as I said, is player energy. So be mindful also about how you show yourself to people in the next few days. So this might not be an energy that might be bouncing back to you later on, because the Knight of Wands, it's an energy that indicates the person sometimes, just like not that uses people, but that like they use their charms. The Knight of Wands is a character that he knows he has charms, so they use their charms to kind of like get what they want. So the Knight of Wands here might be an indicator that you may be, just be aware of that. Be mindful of not making use of your charms, or your charisma, your ability, your passion, your spontaneity. You have courage, and you're a dreamer. People love you. People just love you. Wherever you go, people love you. You're so inspiring. So be aware that you don't go too far with it. Just allow this energy, because this is a good card. This is not a bad card. Just allow this energy to be with you in the next few months. But be mindful that you are in the reading today, you're coming in with this card. And this, as I said, it's indicating that you're still in those chains, you're attached. You have too much attachment to those obsessions and those, worldly things, that as a human being, you can rise above that. So the Knight of Wands is a good conclusion. It's a good thing to conclude the reading. It's a good energy. that says in the next few months, but be mindful that you let go of this sort of thinking, this sort of negative energy, negative vibes around you. So the Knight of Wands can be a good one. You know, it develops, it evolves. This charisma, this sort of magnetism that you go, that light, that wherever you go, people are so attracted to you. Like, you know, flies going to a light. You just, you know, use it wisely and be mindful that it's in a positive manner. Just because this card is coming in the reading, and this is a reading with so many major arcanas here, 5 major arcanas, and the Magician is announcing something good. Something good is manifesting for you, and you're making it happen. You're like literally like a magician, Leo. All right. No wonder we're in Leo season. You're in your reading. We're in Leo season, and you know, just don't be confused. Let go of that confusion. You see, confusion, and step away from these obsessions, these sort of attachments that keep people just like, you know, going one day after another, obsessed with the same thing. Let that light shine on to you. There's some sort of light, some sort of happiness. There's a happiness coming from the outside to you, and it might be related with that manifestation, that wish. You know, you are manipulating the energy, and that use that light. So become the Knight of Wands. Yeah, be a charismatic character, but do it in the right manner. Thank you for coming to the channel, guys. I hope the reading resonated with you. Let me know in your comments. Share with other Leos. I'm happy we're in the Leo season. Thank you for coming back. I'll see you soon, guys.